Welcome to Bill's Bridge class, Thursday, August 22nd, 2013. Class 139, Differences in Playing Duplicate versus Imp or Team Play, the competition. Suppose you are competing for a part score or perhaps even games where each side is bidding the hand up and eventually you win the contract. What should you be considering when you play the hand? That's what we'll cover today.
You and the opponents are competing. This is your hand, and you are dealer. With both sides vulnerable, the bidding proceeds. 1 heart by you. Your left-hand opponent overcalls a spade. Partner raises to 2 hearts. Right-hand opponent raises his partner to 2 spades. Pass, pass. Your partner carries on to 3 hearts, and I'll pass. The opponent's opening lead is the king of spade, and partner lays out the dummy. Not much, but he does have 4 hearts. How should you plan the hand? Well, let's look at this hand and figure out what we need to do. First of all, as I look at partner's hand, I would suggest to partner he bids 3 hearts with partner's hand. That is because presuming that we play Bergen raises, and this is exactly why we do play Bergen raises. I would have bid 3 clubs with that hand if I were a little bit stronger, and without it I bid 3 hearts. But that said, let's apply the law. We have 9 hearts, so 3 hearts is the right place. At least it's the safe place to be. How do we fare at 3 hearts? Well, let's look. We should get 5 hearts and 2 diamond tricks. And if we guess diamonds right, we could get 3 or even 4 diamonds. Down 2 is minus 200. But don't stop there. Let's look at see what the opponent can do in spades. Here's the hand again, and let's look at what the opponents can do. The opponents will get 5 or 6 spades, probably 5. Based on the bidding, it's probably split 5-4, 2-2. Depending on the distribution of hearts and diamonds, they could get more, but they're probably going to get 4 clubs. We know they're going to split, and one of them has 4, so they should make 3, even 4 spades. So if they would have bid 3 spades, they would have got plus 140 or plus 170, and most pairs would have bid 3 spades because we don't have that great a hand, particularly partner. He doesn't have a strong hand at all. So rather than try to play for the contract, you've got to realize that if you go down only 1 trick, you'll get close to a top score. Down 1 is minus 100. That's better than minus 140 or 170. West wins the first 2 spades and then returns a 10 of hearts to your queen, and West follows. Now what? Here's the hand again. The opponents have cashed 2 spades and let a 3rd heart to your queen. You now cash the ace-king of hearts, and West discards 2 spades. That means he started with a singleton heart. Your opponents would have made 3 or 4 spades, probably 4 if the diamond split 4-2, which is most likely. Therefore, you must play safe. Lead clubs, let them take their club tricks. Ultimately, they need to either break diamonds or give you a rough and a slough with a club or a spade. Down 1, minus 100 is close to a top. If you try to guess diamonds and you guess wrong, 50% of the time you'll be wrong and you'll get 0 at match points. Play to get the best score at duplicate. Let's look at the same hand again. But suppose that we're in 4 hearts instead of 3. The good news is you weren't doubled. Let's assume the play goes just like it did before. The identical play on the first 3 tricks. Would you play any differently? The answer is yes, absolutely yes. Let's look at why. The opponents have not tackled clubs yet, so you haven't lost any clubs yet. If you can win 4 diamond tricks, you can save this for down 1 of minus 100. That would be a top score. If you play it safe, you don't win. Guess wrong, of course, you're down 3 and minus 300, but at match points it won't make much difference. If you play it safe, you're down 2, minus 200. That won't be a good score at duplicate. So instead, go for the gold. Hope you can guess the diamond.
This completes our 3-part series on the differences in how you play the hand in duplicate as opposed to in imp or pairs play. Tomorrow we're going to cover the law. It was briefly covered March 12th in a tip, and the last hand illustrates the point of the law. We're going to get into it in more detail tomorrow. See you then.